We're back again with the today's Hobbies F-18 Legacy Hornet. I've got the missiles finished and attached. They're just a length of wood dowel. The fins are cardstock, and then you just paint them up and stripe them and make them look like an AIM-9 Sidewinder, and there you go. So this is the current shape of the project. Again, this is a refurbishment. This aircraft model was built around 8 years ago. I mentioned before it was hanging in my grandson's room. Got a little thrashed, and well, it needed some TLC to bring it back around, and that's pretty much what we've done. Now, all in all, I could probably do a little more to shape it up, but I mean, it's going to hang in the kids' room. It's going to be fine. Once again, to remind everyone, the way that I built this up was as if on final approach to a carrier, so it's airborne. All the landing gear is fully extended. In other words, these are not compressed as they would be if the airplane was actually sitting on the ramp or on the ground. They're extended down in such a way that this is how they would look in flight. And I've got the tail hook reattached back there. And so the way it was hung in the kids' room was kind of at this angle of attack, as if landing. And that's how it'll go back in there. So we've got the flaps fully down. The leading edge slats are down. The tailplane's angled upward as it would be to keep the airplane in a nose high, proper landing attitude, and the gear fully extended with the shocks and everything completely decompressed. So we've added all the external fuel tanks. Went ahead and put that, as I said, the AIM-9 Sidewinder wingtip missiles are on, and that is the configuration that I was going for when I built the airplane that many years ago. Right, so you can build these kits, and I mean, obviously, any model you build, you can build in any configuration you like. You just have to, change a few things and modify it a little bit. I'm partial to Navy carrier jets configured in this manner, as if on final approach, flaps, gear extended, the whole 9 yards. It does have the aircraft does have an air brake here, which I'll delineate just with a marker. I didn't want to have the air brake extended. Typically, when a carrier jet on approach is on final, the air brake is down. They use the air brake for the carrier brake, which is coming across the top of the carrier in line at about 1,000 feet. And what they'll do is they'll use the air brake to drop the airspeed of the airplane down to where they can drop the flaps and the landing gear and the tail hook, and then the air brake is retracted at that point, so that the pilot isn't fighting with too much drag. Just landing gear down, flaps down, all the drag you need once you've decelerated from cruise speed to carrier landing and pattern speed. So that's why the air brake would not be deployed in this configuration, if that makes sense. But this is a configuration I like for Navy jets, F-18, F-16, or not F-18, the F-14, any carrier jet that I build, I typically put into this configuration, even if I have to cut the landing gear to extend it properly. Most model kits, when you buy them, they don't pay any attention to how the gear is arranged or molded, so they'll typically mold it in the compressed state for airplane models that are going to stand or sit on a shelf. That would be correct. Anymore, it's hard to find even plastic kits with even a pilot figure. It seems everyone's doing dioramas of the aircraft in a parked or ramp configuration, with the with the canopy up and the seat empty and hatches open and blown, and everything just as if for a diorama, and they don't even include the pilot figures a lot of times anymore. So one of the outlets for me then is to get these balsa kits of the aircraft that I like, and they make a lot of balsa jet models at this point. You can find display models from Dumas of a handful of current fighter jets. Gillow makes a few, and these older kits that you can find that are out of production. Obviously, you can get a pretty nice representation of Navy carrier equipment that way. So that's what I did, and that's how I modeled it, as if on Final Approach to carrier. And anyway, I hope you like the build. I still am going to be adding a few more antennae to it. There should be a solid fin antenna here, a handful of sensors across the front here of the in front of the windscreen, and just a few other little similar type bits that go onto the airplane to finish it off and detail it up. So anyway, this is today on Haywood Plains channel. I hope everybody liked the refurb of the Hornet. There may yet be another video. I can't promise you there won't be, but anyway, next project, I do want to get back onto the Pursuit P26, and then after that, I'm not sure which direction. It may be today's Hobbies F-16, the companion jet for this, or it may be the Corsair. I was hoping to get the F-4U Corsair going this year as a part of a tribute for Gillow's 100th year in business. From 1926 to 2026, Gillow's has been in business, and all but I think the first year they've been making model kits. So in that first year, I think Gillow was making board games, things like that. In their second year of operation, they started making the little hand-thrown gliders, and from that came the build-up kits, the stick and tissue early kits, and from that, on up to now, I think they offer something like 100 and it's got to be at least 100 kits, different airplanes that are modeled by Gillow, close to it anyway. So here we are with the Bug.